What up, y'all? It's your boy Benji Burt, co-host with Kevin Pace on Benjamins in Business. We got my brother, my family, Brian Winston in the building. What up, dog?
What's happening?
BW. You already know.
BW.
You already know. We out here right now at the Ohio Black Expo, showing our support, covering the media, doing what we do. But we just wanted to hear. My brother walked in. I was like, man, I got to get him on. He ain't been on. Y'all already know he a character. He petty. So let's talk to B. So B, what you got going on the next couple days?
Oh man, everything. We got a lot going on in the city.
Okay.
You know, we're welcoming back the return of the Yo to the Bus.
Okay. So explain that. Give the people the Yo to the Bus is what?
So the Yo to the Bus, technically it means from Youngstown to Columbus.
Okay.
People who have migrated from Youngstown, now called Columbus home.
Okay.
We had a big migration in the early 90s of people moving from Youngstown because of jobs and everything.
Okay.
And so they've made Columbus their home. So 10 years ago, we started a big reunion here in Columbus.
Okay.
Just made a call out, sitting on somebody's porch one night and said, hey, let's have a picnic. Call up everybody, started about 40 to 50 people at Sharon Woods.
Okay.
Year later, we go to Nelson Park.
Okay.
We got about 200 people.
Wow.
A year later, it just keeps adding and adding. And so,
Okay.
you know, in 2019, we had over 1,000 people. We had a Friday meet and greet event, Saturday a big picnic. Saturday night, we have an after party. Everybody comes together. So going into 2020, the pandemic shut us down.
Okay.
But what it allowed us to do is work on some things.
Yeah.
We became a nonprofit organization,
Okay.
got our 501c together.
Okay.
Was able to start getting sponsorships.
Man.
And so going into 2023, we're gonna do it bigger and better this year, our 10th anniversary of ever doing the Yo to the Bus.
So let me ask you. So are people that don't live here from Youngstown kind of now they coming just to get the experience?
That's what makes this reunion so special. You know, we get calls from classes of East High, South High, Rand,
Yeah.
you know, wanting to know when we're putting this on because they don't want to have any conflicts with their reunions.
Yeah.
So we get people planning their family gatherings, their family reunions around our reunion. And like you said, we have people not only just living here in Columbus or living in Youngstown, but people that are living in California, Texas, Denver, Las Vegas. They're all coming in just for this reunion.
That's good, man. That's a blessing, man. So give us the rundown. When does it start? And the exact events.
Okay, so tomorrow is our comeback. Tomorrow is officially our first day party.
Okay.
At the Savoy Club on Lake Club Drive in Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
From 3 to 7.
Okay.
Get there early.
All tickets are sold out online.
Get there early.
You can pay at the door.
Okay.
$15 at the door.
Right.
Get there early.
Going to be a nice event. And then, so this is jump starting our Labor Day weekend.
Okay.
Labor Day weekend is the Yo to the Bus Still Doing It weekend.
Wow.
We have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, downtown Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
We're going to be here at the Greater Convention Center
Whoa.
on Friday night for our meet and greet. Saturday morning, we're going to be at Goodale Park for our big picnic.
Okay.
Then Saturday night, we're going to be right back at the Convention Center.
For the party.
For the party.
Okay.
So this year party with a purpose, is for our scholarship fund, it's for our mentorship program, it's for our helping out the homeless, and all of our, strategic initiatives for 2023 and 2024.
Okay.
So for that still doing it piece, because I don't know if that still is STILL or is it like STEEL. You know what I mean? I don't know if it was those two things, because he's a big Pittsburgh Steelers fan. But so I don't know. But if I had to ask you,
it's still STILL.
Okay.
We're gonna leave them Steelers alone right now. We'll see y'all in September. So we're still doing it.
So if I had to ask a little bit about, you said you guys have a 501c now, so you have a nonprofit. So tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah. So this year we were able to really buckle down and start planning for the future of Yo to the Bus. When we started this, it was just really about camaraderie, getting together, fellowshipping, and then it became more about, hey man, what can we do? Even though we're still here in Columbus, we love Youngstown. And we love giving back to the city of Youngstown. And so in 2018, we gave our first scholarship to Bill Bauer's son. Bill had passed away from cancer, so we gave his son our first scholarship. And so it opened up our eyes to say, what can we do? We can do more than just give scholarships. You know, we can be supportive, even though we're here in Columbus, with things that are going on in Youngstown. So
well, that's dope, man. So Brian, what you do here in Columbus? What you do here for work in the city?
For work, I am the Director of Retention Services for the Franklin County Treasurer, Cheryl Brooks Sullivan. I oversee a program called the STAR program. STAR stands for Sustain, Teach, Advocate for, and Retain Franklin County homeowners who have paid off their mortgage but have fallen behind on their property taxes and may have come into delinquent where they're getting ready to lose their home, going into foreclosure. I help raise money from businesses, individuals, corporations, and that money, those funds, we give out grants to people who apply to the STAR program to help keep their homes and their land out of foreclosure.
Dope, man. That's nice, man. That's nice. So we here at the Ohio Expo. What bring you down here? What
always being a supporter of the Hamiltons. You know, we support each other. I think it's very important that as Black people, we really buckle down and start supporting everything that is going on in the city of Columbus. You know, we can't just support when it's all about us. We got it. This is a citywide event. Ohio Expo. This is a statewide event.
Yeah, it's a regional.
You know, everybody needs to be here supporting. So just coming down here, lending our support. You know, we had a golf outing yesterday at the Ohio at Canal Winchester, the first inaugural Ohio Expo. So that was really fun. You know, so we just wanted to be supportive of everything that's going on this weekend.
Man, Butch and Sherry, man, are people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They was my neighbors for over 10 years. I seen them running around. They so busy, but yeah, it's good. So we're gonna end on that. We just wanted to share Brian with you guys, and that's it.
Hey, peace.
Choose love.
My dude.
My dog.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
What up, y'all? Benji Burke, co-host Perry Jeter with Benjamins in Business. Make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe, and the notifications so you don't want to miss none of this action that we got coming on. Today, a special guest. It's like family right here. I got Will McKinney, all-time, probably the greatest high school coach in Columbus, at least. I might say Ohio history. You know, he's been to several, and he'll let you know. But Will, hold on, Will, how you doing?
Fantastic, bro.
You
You know what I'm saying? Everything is pretty fair from the square. I'm just here from the shot.
Man,
you know how we get down.
Come on
you know
with
what
it.
I'm saying?
Come on, man. So Will, tell everybody, give us your background, Africentric, the coaching when you got in. Share that information with us.
Well, real quick, graduated from Central State, originally from Chicago, started teaching and coaching in Dayton, then moved here to Columbus, and I got into coaching my high school job because didn't nobody want the job at Africentric.
Wow.
nobody wanted the job, and my frat bro was the principal. He's like, yo man, I need somebody to start this girls program. I said, hell, really? I didn't want the job. I said, nah, bro. I said, you know, I just was doing middle school.
Right.
And he was like, man, now this be your first time doing high school. I was like, hey, man, if you don't get nobody to get the job in 2 weeks, hit me up. He called me 2 weeks later and said, man, I can't get this job away. I was like, all right, bro. I said, I'll take it. But fortunately, you know, I was at Linmore. I had met Geis, was working with Sat Sellinger. And so I was coaching the girls, so I had jumped in. JB, my boy, I was heavy on the AAU side. And doing the Nike stuff. And so once we got the high school job at Africentric, a lot of the kids who I had been coaching in the Nike League and AAU just decided to come on over. And then, you know, rest is history. We just got it cracking. I tell you, coaching at AAU really just got me really prepared for it. My very first time coaching was down at the Boo Williams. It was like every coach in America was there. You know what I'm saying? I had the girl who's an official in the NBA, Simone Jokes, was on my team, on my AAU team at that time. You know what I'm saying? Candace Dark out of Pickerington. So that was my first high school introduction. You know what I'm saying?
To the next level.
To the next level. Okay. So after doing that, going to high school, it just kind of transitioned, man, and we just got it. I like to say, I'm from Chicago. It's not, you're not the gang banging or you into the basketball culture. So so being in the gym every day was nothing, and that's just how it kind of transpired for me. And I just love hoop. You know what I'm saying? I love hoop. I love basketball, and it just carried over to my coaching situation, bro. And fortunately, we just had a lot of great success. And the history here is so, like, there's some hooping going on in Columbus. It's major. What's the one little joint we go to where all y'all come together and y'all just be talking about basketball?
We do the event. We do we really don't have a name for it.
And you really need to get one for
I
it.
know. Because it's needed. Like,
it's needed because it's so dope. All of the former players, and I just went to that, you know, and then this is nothing. Fortunate of me and Benji worked together, been in school, and just being around him and all these, and like I said, I worked with Satch. I just came up in Columbus around a lot of just good basketball. My boy JB was running stuff on the girls' AAU. So I kind of just looked up and got around a lot of great people. And that just kind of translated, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt.
So that's just how we kind of got it cracking at Africentric, to be honest with you.
Because Perry's not from here neither, right?
No, man. Yeah.
So Perry from Steubenville.
Oh, Steuben, the Big Red.
Yes, sir. And Lee and Malika's daughter.
Exactly. I was just about to, you know, like, because Jordan Horse and all of her people, her mom is from Steubenville. Hey, Killer Army.
Yes, sir. The Wu. Shout out to the Wu.
The Killer Army, baby.
Yeah,
they don't know about that.
They don't know about that, man. We put on mad concerts down there, man, for the Wu.
Listen, all day long. And see, I'm a Wu-Tang fan. 95, I'm in New York because I was promoting comedy shows. Got that Bring the Pain, B-side, Method Man, brought it back, Central State. 95, bro.
We had them in 96 at Morris Brown. So I was down in Morris Brown teaching down there and coaching.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The
Goody Mob, Outkast, when they first came out.
The Wu-Tang, Columbus basketball, we got it all popping right here.
So let's get to the thick of things. Will, you at Africentric now, right? And when you coached, how many state championships did you win? How many rings you got?
Seven.
You got 7 rings. That's anybody in Columbus or the state of Ohio. One school have at least 7.
The Midtown Mendes, up in Middletown, got 7, and then St. V got 7.
Boys.
Yep, the boys got 7 up that way. But, you know, we actually got 8 because, you know, Shaq just won hers this year. And then, so us and Cincinnati Mountain Notre Dame got 8.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So right now you got 8, basically, because Shaq is a prodigy of you.
And I was assistant. I was a volunteer this year, so I never really left the game.
But still, that's all in the family.
Right.
All day long.
You got to count that one.
And how many have you been to?
Man, I've been, like myself, when I was coaching, I've been to 13. And then as a volunteer, that's 14. And I think my man Dave Slaybach down at Berlin Highland might have been to like 16 state Final Fours.
Okay.
So he has the most.
He got the most.
And Pat Deolis, rest in peace, got the most state championships as a coach. He got 9. And me and I want to say Drew Joyce, we both tied for second for 7.
Okay.
As far as just a coach. And then Dave Butcher Dave Butcher got 6 at Pickerington.
Well, see, the names that you're telling me that you're connected to is legendary.
Oh, bruh, it's history out here, man.
So I mean, and I know now you kind of stepped away from being the head of Africentric, now you got your boys that are playing. So your junior. So how he doing?
Man, my son Xavier McKinney, he's a freshman. You know, he just got picked up on the Nike EYBL circuit. He's been doing very well. He number, I want to say 14 in the state overall, number 2 in his position in his class. And then my youngest son, Raylan, is an 8th grader. He's doing well playing AAU basketball. So, you know, all of that stuff, and the thing about, this is what I'm saying about sports, just outside of winning state championships and any of those things, sports is fantastic for kids because it eats up all that, you know what I'm saying, negative time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Idle time is a devil's playground. You know what I'm saying? So sports have just been such a fantastic outlet for me and my family, bro, and I can't be more happier than being in a place like Columbus, Ohio, and it's just been extraordinarily good to me. And I'm just greatly appreciative for all of the love and all the fantastic relationships I've had a chance
We're
to
glad
build.
you came, man. And my father, he actually played for Chicago Bears.
Woo!
Yeah. So I
That's
got to
what I'm
share a
talking
little
about.
nugget on that. He was a running back, played a couple years there, man, and really got drafted. He got drafted there, but I took him back to Chicago to a couple games in the stadium, man. So we love Chicago, man.
Me and you distant cousins, bro.
We are.
We got way too much stuff.
It is. It is, dog. I mean, yeah, we gotta do it, man. We gotta make more of this happen because, you know, we got a sports tech company too. So we got an intersection of technology. We put the technology in these sports bras, track the biometrics of all the girls, the boys, all the different sports, man. So we got a lot to talk about.
That's sweet, bro.
Yeah.
I love it, bro.
Yeah.
I love it,
man.
man. Come on, bro.
Come on, Will.
Popping.
You already know. Well, listen, man, this was a great one. My dude is like family. I'm glad he got a chance to jump on the show. You know, if you ever want to see some basketball, high school basketball, the way girls supposed to play,
Come check out Africentric,
go
baby.
check out
Check them out.
Africentric.
And don't
check out
forget to
Africentric.
subscribe. Don't hit the subscribe button.
No doubt about it. And we out.
Yeah, you already know. Peace.
Appreciate
My
you,
dog,
dog.
bro.
Hey, it's your boy Kevin Pace with Benjamin's in Business Podcast.
Derrick Rayford Jr.
DRay, Victor
So
George Spirits, marketing manager, state of Ohio.
Yeah. So today we're down here at the Ohio Black Expo, and we're taking time to do our due diligence and talk to the people that make things go and grow in our community. So our brother, founder, one of the original founders, Perry Jeter, with Benjamin's in Business, and today we have the utmost.
Yes.
I ain't have a red carpet, but if I had one, I'd have it out. Mr. DRay, very good friend of mine.
DRay!
Up 30, Victor George Spirits.
Yes.
Can you just tell us a little bit about your journey, sir?
Well, you know, originally Ohio bred, you know what I mean? Love Ohio to the fullest, man, you know what I mean? The office to America, you know what I mean? Columbus, Ohio, I'm from Toledo, Ohio. Coming from Toledo, Ohio, Victor George Spirits, you know what I mean? Marketing manager for the whole entire state of Ohio, man. Black-owned spirits, man. And just here just to represent Ohio and bring the world to this black-owned spirits, man.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So
talking
what
about?
inspired you to get involved in that industry?
Well, actually, I call him my brother. He's a real good friend of mine,
Okay.
Victor George Harvey, which Victor George Vodka is named after him. His actual name is Victor. So he actually turned me on to this.
Okay. Okay.
So, you know, with me being just a person who just like raw, you know what I mean, coming from the streets, you know, in terms of marketing and being a business person as far as on the streets marketing and meeting people, you know, the liquor business was kind of like new to me.
Okay.
So, you know, with me selling t-shirts and hats, and back in the day coming from hip hop, you sold whatever you could really to survive back then.
right, yeah.
So when I got the opportunity to do vodka and do this spirits, you know, it was exciting. So
Okay.
it was a good thing for me.
Okay.
One of the things someone told me a long time ago when I got in the spirits game, they said the people who really thrive in this game is the people that have really good spirits.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, wow, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, I share a lot of things with you, but I've never said that. But I think this is like, you know, an opportunity to say that to you. But one of the things that I've always wanted to ask you is, what else do you do though, bro? You got, you know what I mean? I see you got your hoodie on today. What does that mean?
Well, actually, this is my actual brand myself. It's called Up 30.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when I created this brand, I was, me being a sports guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Once again, nothing to the young generation, but our era, man. You know what I mean?
Different, dog.
What's our era though now?
We're
so they know.
different.
We don't want to confuse nobody. What's our era so they know?
Them 90s,
You know what I'm saying?
90s,
Our era is hip hop, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And shout out to KRS-One, my OG partner from hip hop. He'll be up tonight.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to meet him. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But yeah, coming from that era of the 60s, man, you know what I'm saying? Being a 60s child, then in the 80s, representing hip hop, we did everything, man. To answer your question, entertainers, sports, whatever it was. I don't care if you was playing checkers, playing jacks, playing whatever it is. We was good at it.
Yes,
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
So, in terms of up 30, you know what I mean? In sports, if you up 30 points, man, the game pretty much over.
So, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's where the foundation came
Okay.
at for this. You know what I mean?
But you still full court pressing though.
Yeah. Even though you up 30, you know what I'm saying? We still gonna pick up full. You know what I'm saying? Because the game ain't over.
You got to.
You know what I mean?
You got to. I love
Yes,
it.
indeed.
Love
Yes,
it.
indeed.
Love it. So what's next for the brand? And I know you have some events downtown. So
Yeah.
what do you next? What's kind of next? What are you looking to do next?
Well, next I have a event in Toledo
Okay.
with a guy from Rugged Duff Entertainment,
Okay.
a friend of mine from Toledo.
Okay.
He lives in California now. He has a black-owned novel that he's bringing out. So we'll be in Toledo on June 24th of June.
Okay.
So we have an event up there, so that's going to be real
Kickoff
huge.
event up there in Toledo?
Yeah, for his novel.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the next event.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm sorry, what's the date on that one again?
June 24th.
June 24th. What's
Yes,
the
indeed.
Place and where?
It's at the Vibe. It's in Toledo, Ohio, called the Vibe.
Vibe. Okay.
Nice little spot, man. You know what I mean? Black owned as well.
Okay.
And I look forward to going up there and doing that as well with my guys. So
Wow.
that's the next event.
Man, we appreciate you. You know you family. Don't forget to like, subscribe. To Benjamin Business YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being able to sit here right now, because the diversity that comes to this city has a lot of people flowing here, but they don't even understand. Like for us, if you had to say something about this event today, what would you say to the community out there?
Once again, man, I'm Ohioan, man, so I'm kind of biased. This is the Office to America, Columbus, Ohio. You know what I mean? What a great time, man. This is the Black Expo.
Absolutely.
This is great. Benjamin in business. I appreciate all you guys, man. A
Up 30.
premiere.
Up 30.
You know what I'm saying? Up 30.
Jet
You know what I
fuel,
mean?
Benjamin's in
Jet
business.
fuel, Benjamin's in
We got a
business.
lot.
The
Yeah.
whole state
Come
of
on,
Ohio.
come on with it.
The
We
wanna-
Office
we
to
wanna help
America,
you.
man. Ohio, man.
We're changing the game.
I love it,
We're
man.
changing the game.
You know what I'm talking about?
We're changing the
Thank
game.
you so much.
It's over with.
What up, y'all? Benji Burke, co-host of Benjamin's a Business with my partner Perry Jeter. We got none other than Cleveland, Ohio's Quenty. She got the hat joint. We getting a chance to meet her, know her. So give the people introduce yourself.
All right, well, I'm Quenty Kahari. I'm from Cleveland. I started the Duafe project, which is a custom fedora hat business where I do custom paint and artwork on fedoras.
Okay. And is that one of your
This
your
is
things?
one of my
Okay.
originals, #1. So I use the African symbols or Indicra symbols, and they all mean something. So I usually try to gear it towards, something that means something to you or whatever. And they
Okay.
also got different quotes too, so I pick them,
Yeah.
to mean something.
And they one for one. Nobody else will have that.
Yeah, 1 for 1. Nobody else will have it. So so I make them like that.
So why come here to Columbus at the Black Expo?
Well, because of one, I wanted to support and also support other businesses and they put my business out here as
That's
well.
right.
You
That's
know what I'm
right.
saying?
That's
Try to get more people to follow and purchase hats.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
how did you come up with the concept? What was the thought behind it, and how
Well,
that?
I always loved hats, and I always was trying to figure out a way to incorporate these symbols. When I was diagnosed with alopecia, I was like, I had to shave my head. So in the wintertime, I'm like, I got to put something on my head.
Okay.
And so a better way to incorporate them with hats, which I love, and
Right.
I put them on my skin.
Okay.
So I try to use them in that way.
So is Cleveland one of those cities where at events or, do they wear a lot of hats?
They do, and I'm trying to, like I said, expand and go other places where I try to reach the people.
Because I know Columbus is. Columbus is one of those.
I just seen that from, what's his name, McFly?
McFly. So we're partners with Beats, Beers, and Brims.
Okay,
and so once a month we do an event with them where, you know, everybody just come out with their sharpest brim. And it's a day party. It's like from 2 to 6, but it's dope.
And that's where the collaboration comes in. I was mentioning earlier, you know, we want to do collaborations and custom brims, and you'll have a space there where you can sell, even pre-sale prior to. So,
like that,
and what are some of the events that's coming up for you in your?
So we got a Juneteenth festival coming up. I'm also part of the Boss movement, where we're having a festival down in Baltimore, in Annapolis, as a matter of fact, on the 17th. And it's a festival as well, and we out there as well. So
and now, are you doing it in Cleveland as well? Or you doing
I'm doing it in Cleveland as well. The Juneteenth. So I'm bouncing back and forth a lot this month.
So who'd you come down here with?
So I came down here with my girl Maria of Natural Roots, and of course she sells our cultural artwork. Pieces, cultural pieces there as well. Book bags, you get some jewelry, some Juneteenth T-shirts and stuff like that. Afrocentric gear. Earrings, custom earrings as well. Which is this, I got this T-shirt, so I'm rocking that as well. So I'm rocking Natural Roots
and earrings as well.
Yep, earrings as well from Natural Roots. So we support each other.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's awesome. We appreciate you coming in.
Well, I appreciate you
having us and being a part of this entire event.
Yes, thank you for having us, and I most definitely will promote Benjamin's and business.
All right, that's a wrap.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, it's your man Kevin Pace down here, still live from the Ohio Black Expo Culture Fest. Today, we've taken a whole lot of time to make sure that we put a spotlight on the people in the community that are building businesses, starting businesses, because we all need to support these businesses. We have my brother, one of the dopest cooks I've ever met in my life, Bo Dollar, and sitting here with our co-host Benji Burke. We talking about how you got started, what excited you about being in the culinary arts field, and where can we find your food truck?
Thank you very much there, Mr. Pace. So basically, just growing up, I was one of them kids that wanted to be in the kitchen and watch grandmama, my mom, and my aunt. And their favorite thing was, their little saying was switching in the kitchen.
Switching in the kitchen?
Switching in the kitchen, man. So, you know, with that being said, I went outside and played sports and everything, but I wanted to learn how to cook because I was the oldest and I had to cook for the cousins and the brothers and them.
Right.
Grandma worked at GM, you know, mom was doing her thing. So I took time to cook, man, and I just took my time, you know, learned, watch. I used to watch them, you know, and then when I got to college and stuff, you know, we couldn't afford eating out, you know.
Right.
We made the best of what we had.
Right.
But then I really took a like into it, and I moved to Columbus, and we had a little after our spot for a minute, and then I ended up opening a pizza shop up in Dublin. It was called Bo Dollar's Pizzas and Sub. I had that for a few years.
Okay.
Then I ventured off for a while, and now I'm back with my food truck, Bo Dollar's All-Star Cafe and Catering. You know, and I'm doing, my truck consists of everything besides pork. So I got Angus beef burgers, Angus beef coney dogs, Italian turkey sausages, perch, whiting, specials of turkey ribs, turkey wings.
Turkey ribs.
Yeah, we got the turkey ribs.
Okay. Now you know it's hard to find turkey ribs, and if those turkey ribs, if you do find them,
Right.
Well, you know, I'm going to the turkey farm. Okay. You know what I mean? So it's a turkey farm in Ohio I go to. Okay. I go to the turkey farm and the chicken farm. I got my wings, it's Amish wings, no antibiotics, no steroids. The wings we grew up on.
Okay.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? The wings, you know, 99 cents a pound back in the day. So I got them and I got my turkey, you know, and then, you know, I hit you with the soul food, you know, my greens. You know how
you got some of the coldest greens. I'm not just saying this because this is my dog.
Yeah.
This greens, Anyway, I'm sorry.
So the greens, and you know, of course, representing my sister trying to patent her coleslaw.
Right.
Oh, your sister's coming. I'm sorry.
I'm in love with the coleslaw. Rest in peace.
Like it too.
Rest in peace. We had my mom's macaroni, but I got somebody else gonna do the macaroni. So we got everything, and I'm gonna be at Pee Wee football. I'm out on the west side in Hilliard.
Okay.
You know, but I'm reasonable. You can call me if you need me. You know, they got the business card, my menu. So, you know, with that being said, man, I just want to help the culture and give back with the youth. I'm trying to get with my brother George Reese with the partner recreation with the basketball at night.
Yeah.
You know, Coney Dogs, something real cheap for the kids, you know, after they play.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So you opening to attach your truck to like other events where they might need food?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, definitely.
Yeah. So I, you know, like I said, rest in peace. I had just buried my mom, and I had surgery.
Okay, sorry
so
to
I'm
hear
just
that.
coming off the surgery.
Okay.
So now I'm back, and you know, the good thing was my mom got to eat on my truck.
Man.
One good time, and she was like, "Son, come on."
Yeah.
So I got to do it, you know,
No
and
doubt.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
You know, I'm ready. I'm
No
ready.
doubt, bro.
And I'm ready, and I love what y'all doing for the culture and all the events you have. I try to support everyone I can, you know what I mean?
For sure, man.
And,
We appreciate you. We're going to support you. We're going to support that truck.
So before we let you go and before we close out, I just want to say this because I think it's important. A whole lot of things go on in our society, but we want to keep things real. This is a real platform so people can understand like how much we love our community, what we want to do for our community, but actions speak louder than words.
Right, exactly.
So you being a guy who's always giving back.
Yes.
I know you're about to start your nonprofit as well.
Right, definitely.
So one of the things that if you had to really just kind of elaborate about it for a little bit, talk about what you want to infuse back into the community though.
Well, without the youth, we got to touch these youth, man. We got to. Just one of the things I always tell them, man, when we was young, we used to listen to the old winos and them at the store, the corner store.
Right.
You know.
For sure.
And we might have been sinking in right at that time, but later on that day, that week, man, that man was right.
He was right. Yep.
The youth don't listen to the older people nowadays, meaning us.
Yeah.
And we can give them the wisdom. And it don't have to be, I just want to see them go out and have a good time where we can see no news, man. We lead the news off every night here in Columbus.
Right.
It don't make no sense.
It don't make sense.
Why can't we talk about something else?
Yeah.
So with that being said, I just want to get in touch with them. Which any way I can, man.
Okay.
Any way, go to the schools, talk to them, man, and you know, and we gotta get the metal detectors in all the schools and stuff.
Absolutely.
Man.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for tuning in again. We're about to close up, but before we go, the Choose Love Community Initiative is a very huge thing for every community all around the world.
Right.
He's gonna be involved. He's gonna do all he can to support that. Like and subscribe to Benjamins in Business podcast channel on YouTube. I'm sorry. And if you're not down here at the Ohio Black Expo Culture Fest, get down here. Peace and love.
Thank you for tuning in to the next edition of Benjamins in Business. We are here live with the founder of Violet Eye Ware, founded right here in Central Ohio. Please share a little bit about your company, and I'm here with my co-host, Kevin Pace.
Hello, I'm Dr. Sylvia Jones, and Violet Eye Ware is the world's first social selling eyewear.
Wow.
So we have taken it out of just the medical office and bringing it to the people. Our tagline is go everywhere and let your light shine. Go everywhere and wear our fabulous eyewear, and go everywhere and spread the good news.
Woo!
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
You said
him.
Oh my goodness.
We both said the same thing.
Yeah, you said, so if I wanted to ask you, like, one of the things I was thinking about asking you is, who these glasses, people that can get these glasses, are they sunglasses, are they prescription?
Well, I'm an eye doctor, so I started off in prescription eyewear, so you can get your prescription in the eyewear. We make the eyewear affordable. You can also do our fashion sunglasses, and we also have reading glasses and other eyewear accessories.
Okay. And when was it founded? What drove you to start this type of a business?
So I got the V in Violet stands for vision. So I actually got a vision for Violet. I was sitting at the dining room table. God gave me a vision, and I saw eyeglasses on just a coffee table in someone's living room. He didn't give me anything else, though. That's all I got was the vision. I didn't have any eyeglasses.
That's a start. That's a start.
I didn't have anything. I didn't have any eyeglasses. I didn't have any color. I didn't have no name or anything for the business.
Okay.
But I called it what I called it was millionaire faith. So every day I would get up and
millionaire faith.
Millionaire faith. Remember that?
Yes. So I would just get up and ask God in the morning around 6 o'clock.
I love it.
And he would give me the steps, and that's what you see here today.
And there's no accident that you're across the street from us. Millionaire Faith, we walk with strong faith.
Okay, yes.
Strong faith. So
yes.
we are,
oh my goodness.
Yes.
So here I am.
So another thing that you might not know is well, you probably didn't have an idea that you'd be on a podcast today. But I always tell people all the time, you have to be prepared for your opportunities, right?
Yeah, that's called the full armor, the boots of readiness.
Oh my goodness. Hey, you want your own podcast?
Yes, you do.
She's gonna have her own podcast right here.
So with that being said, one of the things I would ask you is just to kind of go through what's in your inventory, what people can have access to if they need to have access to it.
Yes. So one thing that we sell eyewear, but we also have an opportunity for others to own their own eyewear business.
Hello?
Whoa.
I already talked to your husband.
I
already talked to your husband.
What you say?
I already got one.
What you just say?
We are here providing opportunities, not just for myself, but for other people, especially women, people of color. Eyewear has been basically a place where people could not get into before. It's very tight niche. But here we are, we opening doors, we breaking down barriers.
Absolutely.
So you too could own your own eyewear business for less than the cost of one pair of glasses.
That's right. Now, you get it through Benjamin's
I'm about to
business.
screw you, though.
We got the QR code,
I'm gonna tell you when we get
we'll put all that together for you.
I got an eye line wear right.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for inviting me. I'm so happy to have been here.
Appreciate you.
And I hope that this does well.
Yes, ma'am. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Hello. It's your girl Rhonda with Mom Knows Best, a portion of the Benjamins and Business podcast, and we are live here at the Ohio Black Expo, and I have my girl, Miss Amber Hill. She is a wife, a mother, an author, a Delta. She is in the education system. She's doing big things, so I wanted to make sure that I had her over. And I also have her young son, her young king, Mr. Jacoby. Is that correct? Yes. So I just want to hear a little bit about what they're doing. Like I mentioned, they are authors. She is a mother of 4 sons, and they are all just doing the thing. So I'm going to turn it on. Amber, I would like for you to first tell us a little bit about yourself, although I mentioned you're a wife, you're a mother, you're in the school system, but what have I not mentioned that you want them to know about you?
I'm an athlete, a coach, a mentor.
Yes.
My husband and I, foster parents. We do it all.
Black love.
Black love
you guys
experience.
Do things with,
Black couples, to uplift Black couples here in Columbus, Ohio. We're trying to just build healthy, happy families and to build up our our Black community.
Yes, and Benji and I are about to celebrate 30 years, so we love what you guys are doing. Matter of fact, we first met at a
Black couples
getaway event here in Columbus, and since then you've been my girl. So I want to talk a little bit because she is here today as a vendor. As I mentioned, she is an author. They have 2 books as a family with the 3rd one on the way.
Yes.
So tell us about this one that you have here.
So this is the 2nd book that I published, Jabari, What I Love About Me, and it's about my 3rd son, Jabari, and it talks about the beautiful characteristics that he loves about himself, because it's so important that our young people start loving themselves, all the beautiful characteristics that God gave them, not buying it, not nothing. So, and it also highlights a positive, healthy relationship between a father and a son. So my husband is also one of the main characters in this book. And then my baby boy, the baby boy at the Hill Clan, his book was the first one published, Jacoby, What Can I Be? And it's about positive affirmation characteristics of all the things I believe Jacoby is and what he believes about himself, while also building up their high frequency literary words for our youngest learners. Because as we know, as an educator, our kids are coming in lower and lower with the basic foundational skills, and we need them. We need these words. We need them to love themselves and see positive, diverse literature, characters that look like them, so they can relate to the stories, so they'll want to be able to compete on those assessments.
Hello. And she has 4 boys, 4 very handsome young kings, all with the dreads and just, all about their self-esteem, their self-care. So Jacoby, do you remember when your mom first came to you and talked to you about doing a book?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? How did you, first of all, what did you think when she came to you and she said, look, I want to do, because was that was the first one. So you are the youngest of the clan, but you were the first book. How does that make you feel, for one?
It makes me feel special that I have a book about myself, and like other kids don't have books about themselves, and so that makes me feel special to have a book about myself.
I agree.
And you get to travel all over what?
The world.
I have seen, yes, you have done different trade shows, and I've followed your mom's social media. That is very special. So it is a book and a coloring book, correct? Mm-hmm. I like that. Yeah. So again, you guys make sure that you purchase these books. We're going to go ahead and shout out the other kings in your family. Go ahead and tell them what their names are.
So I have Jaden, who is a recent graduate of the Ohio Dominican University. He plays football, so he just graduated with a degree in psychology. He's going back to get his MBA at Ohio Dominican and finish out his last season playing football with my second son, Jabez, who is going to be a sophomore at Ohio Dominican University, playing football together. How special is that?
That's the ball.
And Jabez's book will be coming out at the end of June, prayerfully.
Yes, it will. We're going to put that in the atmosphere.
We're almost at the end of finishing it.
Yeah, so thank you guys for being here. I want you guys to like, subscribe, go ahead and get those notifications on point, because you don't want to miss any of this coverage. Hey.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Welcome to the next edition of Benjamin's Business Podcast. Today we have one of the most exciting, innovative companies in the world, Trip Bikes, introducing the founder, and we want to just really dive right into it. My co-host, Kevin Pace, co-founder, Benjamin's Business, are here today. My man.
How you doing, sir?
It's so good to see you and catch up with you again, brother.
Gentlemen.
It's been too long. It's been too long. So please tell the audience and just let them know what you're doing and what the world is awaiting with Trip Bikes.
Sounds good. My name is Kelly James. I'm the president and founder of Trip Bikes. We are the first smart fat tire e-bike company in the world.
Yes.
Columbus is our headquarters, and we are pre-launch. We are scheduled to launch later on this year.
Wow.
And we want everyone in Columbus to go to our website, see what's coming. I think you'll be blown away.
Can you drop the website on them? Drop it on real quick.
I think it's, you asked me too quick. It's Ride Trip Bikes. That's what it is.
And I know you've been working with several universities. You got some non-disclosures. You may or may not be able to disclose that, but just give the world a sense of what that could look like, campus to campus, and some of the things that you're working on.
So, our primary, we're really a tech company.
Okay.
But what service we provide is a ride share. So our ride share, we have 3 divisions to it. We have our tech, we have our city ride share, and we have our B2B ride share. Okay. So our B2B, you can tailor our bikes to any specific corporation. Right? Yeah. So if you're at any HBCU in the U.S. and you want your fleet of Trip Bikes, we provide the hardware and the software. Okay. Any large university, we're pre-launch, like I said, but we're already working on getting our licenses in cities like Cleveland, Charleston, South Carolina, and I just got reached out to from City Council in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, man.
So we're branching out rather quickly.
That's nice.
And I urge everyone to really look into this because, to be honest with you, there are not a lot of people that look like us in this space. And so,
we know.
So anyone we can bring forward, that's interested in something like this, please feel free to reach out to me at info@ridetrip.com. Ride Trips. Gee, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's all right. It's all right. Hey, it's a Benjamin the Business Show.
Yeah.
That's how we get in.
RideTrip.com.
Okay.
And Kelly at Ride. Guys, I apologize.
We will drop it in the comments.
Yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe. We will drop it in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Kelly James, it has been an honor and a pleasure. Sir, we want to have you back just a little impromptu.
Yes.
Hello to your wife. Thank you for allowing us to grab him, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, my brother.
Appreciate that.
Good seeing you, brother.